Hey guys, Will here. I wanted to create another video, but this time it's about P90X3 Isometrix review. So I just did the Isometrix workout. It went well. If you're doing the classic block, you're going to find that it's in both transition weeks, transitioning from block 1 to block 2, and then transitioning from block 2 to block 3, and I'm in that second transition week. And it's also in the victory week, so it's at the end of the whole workout, P90X3. But overall, I felt that the workout was really good. It was, I don't want to say easy, but I feel like I can do a lot more of the workouts, or a lot more of the moves within the workout, and I'll break down each of the workouts for you guys. When the workout first started, I was like, alright, it's another yoga workout. But it really was good. It's different than the normal yoga workout. You can check out my yoga review on my did, but it's a little different than that. I'd say it's a little more extreme, but not like crazy moves. I feel like it's a lot more strength than workouts. So it started off with the plank left arm reach. So you're in plank, you're on the ground, you're feeling the burn in your upper body, and then you have to reach out your left arm. So that was pretty good. I felt like I could do that pretty easy. Then you go to the standing left leg extension. So you're standing up and you have to extend your leg out. It was definitely, you have to stand there, you're shaking and things like that, but that went well as well. And then it moves on to plank right arm reach, which is the same thing as before, but instead of lifting out your left arm, you're lifting out your right arm. And then right after that, you're back to your standing right leg extension, which is the other leg of the left leg extension. Now, what I found was that this workout goes back and forth between sides. So you do one workout for your right side, then you do another workout for your right side. Then you do that same workout, but for your left side, and then you do the second same workout for your left side. So it goes back and forth like that. And then after that, you had plank right arm, left leg extension. So that became a little more difficult for me because now you have to use a lot more balance and your core. And I found that my hip keeps wanting to open up and like turn outwards, but you have to make sure you keep it parallel to the ground, and you're going to feel the burn a lot more. And then after we have plank with the right arm, left leg, it moves on to chair with your right leg extended forward, which I felt like was a little more of a break. And then we move into plank left arm right leg lift, which was the same thing, but you're switching your arm and your leg. Like I said, it goes back and forth. And then once again, chair with right leg extended forward. So it was the same thing as the chair before, but just with the other side. Then it moves into forearm side balance. So you're kind of like in Sphinx, I would call it. I felt like this wasn't too bad either. You're using your core. I definitely felt it. You start off with your right side. I definitely felt it in my abs. And after that, you move on to something called Royal Dancer, right? And Royal Dancer, I felt really good. It was a nice stretch. You're basically kind of doing something like Warrior 3, and then you use your right arm to grab your right ankle and pull it up. So I'll do a video of me doing that and put it in here, or like a picture or something so you guys can see it, but it really felt good in my hamstrings. Then it moved on to forearm side balance on the other side, and then the Royal Dancer on the other side, of course. Like I said, it's going back and forth. After that, he moves on to your one arm Sphinx with your left side. So you're just doing Sphinx with one arm, and then the other arm's up in the air, and you're holding it. And then you move on to tree pose, which we've seen in the yoga. You can see that in my yoga review. After we do tree pose on the one side, then we go to move and do the one arm Sphinx on the other side. Like I said, back and forth. And then back to tree pose for the right side. After that, we have side arm balance. So before, where we were doing forearm balance, where it's kind of like Sphinx a little bit, now you're just full arm extended and you're doing side arm balance. And that, you're stepping it up basically. You're getting more difficult. And that still, I felt, wasn't that difficult. So it was, so far, workout's going good. The only thing that I couldn't do with the sidearm balance that they wanted to do was you lift the leg so kind of make like an X, a sideward X. But I couldn't lift my leg because then I start to fall over. I have a balance problem with that. Then it moves on to Warrior 3, which we've done in yoga. And then back to the sidearm balance on the other side, and then Warrior 3 on the other side. The next workout I found very interesting. It's called Bound Dog. So you're going to be in Downward Dog, and then you grab with, say you use your right arm, you grab your left ankle, so underneath it. That was very difficult for me, but I was still able to do that. After that, you have something called inner balance. So literally you're just standing up and you raise your right foot an inch off the ground and close your eyes. Oh, I thought, oh, this is stupid, but you know what? It felt really good. It felt really good because you have to squeeze, and when you close your eyes, balance is a whole new level. Then we have bound dog with the other side, and then inner balance again. Now the next part of the workout I couldn't do at all. It was bound dog, so you use your right arm to grab your left ankle, but then you have to lift your right leg. So it's like a knot, and I just could not do that. I tried, I just had to do regular bound dog. Then after you do bound dog for the one side, you do something called moon dog, which is essentially you're doing Warrior 3, but then you you open up your hips basically. That wasn't too bad. And then back to bound dog lift for the other side, and then moon dog for the other side. And when he ended the workout, it was like a burnout because I think they finished a little too early, and they wound up doing crane, which I could not do either, where you put basically your knees on your triceps and lift up. And you're almost doing like a handstand or something like that. Anyway, overall, I felt that this workout wasn't too bad. There was maybe 2 or 3 moves that I could not do, but I felt like I'm definitely getting stronger. It's the transition after the second block, so now I'm heading into the third block after this week. And I will plan to continue to put up videos about different workouts and as I do them, and my reviews on them. So if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below, and do not forget to subscribe.